Okay, so there's something that I've seen in the news recently. So it comes out of like the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, and it's about the raw water movement. So these are people who live in the Bay Area who are refusing to drink their municipal water. They are driving hours to find places like Bitney Springs or little like spots in the mountain where you can go and just fill your water up for free, but it's like natural spring water. People are fed up. They're fed up with inferior water coming into their house, drinking it and not feeling well, and also, avoiding the overuse of plastics because microplastics, we want to talk about things that are super influential and how our future generations are going to show up. Infertility is a big issue. And what are we finding? We are finding microplastics. We're finding microplastics in babies. And those microplastics are endocrine disruptors. And when we're disrupting the endocrine system, those are the hormone making systems, things like the taints of boys are becoming shorter. And that is a direct correlation to infertility. And so what's going to happen over time? What are we going towards? Are we going towards more and more infertility? What does this ultimately mean in the long run for our children's children? So for my children's children, to the best of my ability, we're drinking good water that is completely filtered out of all the toxins, that's activated. It's spring water from your tap. And so with that, you are going to find an overall benefit to your health and your wellness. It's just a no-brainer. And it's just incredible that people are going hours out of their way to go get water. And the only issue with that is that those water sources, they are not treated. So just because the water comes from a well in your house, on your property or out of a mountainside, I would still always filter that water. So regardless, we are not blessed with clean water anymore. It is contaminated to one way, shape, or another, especially if we live in a higher fire zone. Any of that spray that's happening on our land is getting into the water tables, on top of agricultural runoff, on top of whatever else is being sprayed in our skies. Like, we are being bombarded. And so if you can mitigate as much chemical and toxin overload for your system, it's only going to benefit your body's ability to work in its best and most optimum capacity.